So you can't have loose clothing, and you gotta wear the safety goggles in order to use the hammer. So what you're gonna want to do is just stick it in the wood, in the hole. And then you can just pry it out like that.
How's it going? First thing we're gonna do is put your safety goggles on. That's the most important thing. Put your safety goggles on and no loose clothing. Then we're gonna put the battery inside. We're gonna go snap it in until you hear the click. Right now, and then you're gonna go straight in. Right? Wrong way, right? Go into the wood. And then you're gonna bring it out of the wood. Perfect. That's it. You just gotta click it out and you're finished.
We're gonna be doing the soldering iron. For this, make sure you have safety glasses and no loose clothing of any kind. So what you're gonna do is take the two things that you want solder together, put them in the clamps and place them together. And then soldering iron is gonna be plugged in. Make sure it's heated up and ready to go. You're gonna take the solder material, tap it a little bit, so at the tip, and make sure you never touch the tip because it's gonna be hot. And then you're gonna touch the soldering iron and the material together on top of the 2 points that you want to connect.
Okay, fine.
And then there you go. So material on top, soldering iron on the bottom, and the two ends should connect. And then place the soldering iron right here and wait for it to cool off.
Heavy duty.
And then once it's cooled off, you just remove these and you have a soldered circuit or whatever you use.
You need safety goggles and you need no loose clothing. What you do is you take this, you put this on the end. Take this, you put on this side. You want to make it tight. Alright. You take this. You want to twist it one way. Then you want to flip it. Twist it the other way. That makes it tight.
So you can't have loose clothing and you gotta wear the goggles in order to use it. You want to make sure with the impact rifle, make sure you have your safety goggles on, loose items tucked inside, and your hair is tied up behind your back. And then take it out. Same thing. Yeah, impact rifles. Okay, so to start, you unchoose this, and then when you're cutting, make sure you cut away from you so that you don't risk injuring yourself. So, and then also make sure you always have a cutting board underneath so that you protect your surfaces. And then once you're done cutting, you should have a nice and clean cut. Once you're done cutting, make sure you press this button right here, and then put it back, and then put it in the proper location. Okay, this is the hot glue gun, but you want to make sure you still have your hand near the tip, and you got to make sure you're wearing safety goggles, make sure your strings are tucked in, no loose clothing, hair must be tied behind your back. What you want to do, squeeze a little bit onto the object, press the object down. What you want to do, just unplug it when you're done, let it cool off.
This is the miter saw. To use this, you have to wear safety goggles, no loose strings. You have to wear proper clothes that are tight, no loose hair. And you want to take it, make a claw. You want to go down. Want to start it? You want to go all the way through. There you go.